Right. So
we literally almost got to an argument before we got on air, bro. Because you took something defensive. You got defensive.
You got defensive, and he said it wasn't even like that. He told you that. It was you who started it, and he was calling for him.
Look,
fellas, if you can just suffer through this, I promise you're going to get a really good lesson out of this. They come in all shades. It's all about the attitude that's behind it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man. You guys know I'm greatly appreciative of it. Make sure you guys are following me up here, follow me down here. Click this because it helps the channel. When you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That way you will be notified whenever I post videos like this. Lastly, do not forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father. And what we're going to be discussing today will be going on my channel. And this is about being a man. And we're not going to waste too much time getting into this, but I want y'all, if you do, men, fellas, I'm just being dead serious. If some of you are single out there and you in the market for looking for a woman, you need to pay attention to this, because this is the type of thing that I talk to my young fellas about, my mentees. This is the thing that I talk to them about, because you will save yourself a great deal of trouble by completely listening to what you're about to hear right now. I promise you. You have to get past the looks. You have to get past the body, the booty, the boobs, the skin. You have to get past all that and really stand on logic. Shout out to the host here, No Fugazi. I think I've been on a few panels with him off of Fatty's channel. That's him right here. Very smart guy, very intelligent. Definitely got a lot of things going for him right now. I've seen a lot of panels that he's done, and I've seen people get kicked off. And again, shout out to him. I've seen him on my guy's Fatty channel. I think we was on the panels a few times. I'm usually there briefly. I'm just kind of in and out. But anyway, make sure you guys go check out his channel called No Fugazi. And if you do go and subscribe to him, let him know that I sent you, okay? Let him know that I sent you. So they have this woman that's on their panel, on their podcast rather, right now. She's one of those unruly women who got a mouth on her. And I want to just take you guys to this point of how they're getting into it. So pretty much she has a mouth on her. She just keep on going back and forth. They let her know she got some feminine energy that's completely zapped. And she think that she's feminine. But let me set y'all up with something else too, because there's something in this that y'all don't know. She's 35 years old and she has kids, right? And what I really want y'all to pay attention to in this is the interaction between the fellas and what they're trying to do. When women are doing all this complaining, just think about this. It's about women saying that they can't find good men. It's about women saying there are no good men out there. Women use that notion a man can't handle me, yada, yada, peanut butter. And look at how she looks. And I'm telling y'all, this is why I say, especially my mentees that watch, it has nothing to do with the race. I remember I always say things like people of certain mindsets. You'll see why. So without further ado, because I know y'all want me to shut up, here we go. I will be pausing. So if you're going to be pissed, be pissed.
I'm just saying, no. In my opinion, whether we call it rude or not, I just think your behavior is just completely unattractive. You don't have to agree with me, that's fine. But there's certain things that I don't like in women, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to f with you. Point blank, period. I'm going to call it rude. I'm going to call it whatever it is.
You to f with me, that's irrelevant.
Oh my God!
I think she just has a strong personality.
I have a strong personality.
Look, no, that's not a strong personality. Nope, that's not what that is. Most of the time when they say things like that, that's an excuse that they use to try to somehow cover up how rude they are. How rude, how they're not feminine. They try to cover it up. They cover up their femininity where there is no femininity. But they cover all that up by using that excuse, I have a strong personality. No, you don't have a strong personality. You're just rude, loud, masculine, and it makes you unattractive no matter how good you look physically.
Great listener, you know that, right? You're 35 and you're not a great listener. You're misinterpreting everything. I'm just telling you what I think. I don't like certain behaviors, and when I see that, I just stray away. It has nothing to do with handling. I don't want to have to handle anybody. You're grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, seek therapy.
But that's irrelevant.
That's not my job
you just couldn't,
to handle
okay,
you.
great.
You
So
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
your opinions of me and I have mine of you. I think
right.
dick and you're soft and you think I'm an asshole and you okay. Great, that's your opinion. This is mine. Carry on. Thank you.
Okay.
And
no,
next.
Like it is what it is,
great.
bro. Like you're rude.
All right, that's cool.
That's it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I took it.
Your attitude stinks. You're rude and you don't listen
fine.
and you don't comprehend things well.
That's fine.
You know
that's your opinion.
It is. And it's a fact too.
That's what it is. It's absolutely 100% a fact. He just said something right here, and it completely blew over her head. He didn't even make it personal, even make it about her. He just made a statement in general, saying, "I'm not attracted to things that women have." Well, I'm not attracted. See, he didn't say you. He just said women. These traits. These are things that I don't like, and she got defensive and made it personal. Why would she make it personal? Answer that. Why would she make it personal? Then she said, "Those are opinions." No, he's stating facts. He's stating facts.
Okay, that's great.
It's definitely
facts
a
and
fact.
opinions are two different things. But
definitely.
Go ahead, carry on.
For sure.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off rep. Like,
all right then.
Unnecessary.
Okay then.
Yeah.
She wants to get the last word in. You let him have it. Like yeah. So she want to get the last word in because I know it makes you feel good, makes you feel like you think you won. Go ahead and get it. Here, give it to him. I'm telling you, it works.
I don't got nothing else to say. I said what I have to say.
All right.
Like your attitude's trash.
Right, fair enough.
That's fine.
We got boxing gloves in the back. I mean, we can go ahead and arrange something.
I don't hit women.
If y'all wanna,
that's below me.
If y'all want to throw down,
she could pass for a man, but like I don't hit women, bro.
He said she could pass for a man. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? To those of you listening to a single man, why would he say she could pass for a man? He ain't talking about her looks. Come on now.
That's below me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sensitive.
Yeah.
How is he sensitive though? What
Yeah,
do you mean by that?
Hold on.
You sound too masculine.
If I don't like something, that doesn't mean I'm sensitive. I'm not going to tolerate anybody talking. Stop.
Opinion.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Stop. If I don't like something, I don't like it. It doesn't make me soft. I don't have to handle anybody talking to me in a way that I don't like. So if I say I don't like the way you're talking to me, don't talk to me that way. Especially, especially if I'm not talking to you in a condescending, rude, or defensive way. Period. That doesn't make me soft. What made me soft is letting you talk to me how you talk to all these other dudes. I'm not these past dudes that you can talk to however you want. It's not flying over here.
Love it. Love it. See, you got to know your enemy too, folks. That's what I always talk about to my young folks that always know. They know I always show this thing where I do this thing where I talk to them about having a superior minded, right? Especially if you're a man. If you know your enemy, you know their weapons, you know their artillery. If you know what they're going to try to use to get you, if they actually get you, that's your fault. So what am I saying here? She knows she's lost. And I know she lost. So now I know that the only thing she can do, if like a cat in the corner, a cat can be scared all day long. But when you get them in the corner, they will do everything they can. They have nowhere else to go. So what are they going to do? They're going to fight back. They'll do anything to try to hurt you. So she know that she's lost. She know that she's wrong. So the only thing she can do now as a defense mechanism is to try to throw shots or try to poke up somewhere, try to get him. That's why she said, you're soft. You're soft. So you know, and she knows because she dealt with a lot of folks. I can say something that's going to trigger this man, but it didn't work.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You're not intimidating. You don't scare me. But one thing I will not let you do is talk to me any kind of way, disrespectful or not. And you could disagree with it or not. But I think you're rude. I think you don't listen, and you have an attitude problem, and you're very masculine, and it's unattractive. I don't want to handle that. That's not something that I want to deal with, and I don't have to.
Nobody asked you to handle it. Number one. Two, you
listening.
could handle my personality. That's great. You didn't like how I spoke to you. I don't like how you spoke to me. For three. Awesome, right? You think the same way as I think about you. You think about me. Who fucking cares, right? It's a fucking podcast. It's a debate. What happened? Carry on. Put your emotions in your motherfucking pants. Next.
See, I'd have been like, oh, that's supposed to work. You think that's gonna work? Who's displaying that they got like this crazy? You it's like you responding out of being hurt right now. You thought that you just said something. You thought that you cooked and you didn't say nothing. You didn't even listen to what the man just got done saying. And you thought by doing all this and doing all that, next. That stuff not going to work on me. Anyway, like we were saying, fellas, this is the type of stuff that you don't, this is what I would done. This is what you don't want. This is the reason why she's 35, single, and got kids. She does not, I guarantee y'all she doesn't have a man. I bet you your bottom dollar, no matter how she look, I guarantee you this woman don't have a man.
Thank you.
Look, he like, Look, I told y'all, it's like, yeah, okay, move on. She thought she said something. That men, He did a perfect example of, see, when she just went on ahead about something else, when she went on into blah, 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 nothing of no significance, cuz ignored it, as you should. Don't go back and forth with them, especially when they're not saying nothing that's intelligible. She said nothing that would have gave him something to just kind of rebuttal back on what she said. She just tried to throw shots.
That's
why he said, can we read the super chats? She ain't hearing nothing.
Get to the super chats. I like the back and forth, man. I like the back and forth. And respecting, he has a standard where he doesn't tolerate. And he's like, you're speaking. You guys are
awesome, right? You think the same way as thank you.
Okay, let me do this again. Again, make sure y'all go check out No Fugazi on this channel, whatever.
Let's get to the super chats. I like the back and forth, man. I like the back and forth. And I would say that he has a standard, right? So you two are going back and forth, and he just has a standard where in our conversation, it was a different dynamic. Like, you guys was going with your little personal attacks, and he's like, you're speaking about me like this and saying these things. And our conversation was more in general and stuff like that. So you weren't speaking to me how you were speaking to him. It was a difference there. So I would say that you were actually speaking to us differently. So he felt it as, disrespect, and he has a standard where he doesn't tolerate certain women, speaking to him that way. And I'll be honest. All right, fellas, mission is critical. All
right, he has a little ad in here, but we're going to go back to what she said again. Go check him out. You can go check out this whole segment. She not listening.
Out there. So again, utilize my link in the description box at aura.com/nofugazi and get 2 weeks free. That's more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed.
Him in any sort of way. He took it as ignorance, but it wasn't.
He
took offense where it wasn't.
Notice how she didn't even the host. She cut him off. You have to try to get some point across, but there is no point that you're making.
You were defensive where you didn't have to be.
Now you're projecting, trying to say he's been defensive when he just stating facts back at you.
You took it there, so that made me take it there. You lead, I follow. You understand me? Thank you. You led, I followed.
Look. No, he's like, okay, yeah. In other words, see, she getting mad because she's not getting to him. He's like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yo, Ease, I'm waiting for the day Ease kick a chick off the podcast. I'm waiting for that.
Nah, this is entertainment. We're in the entertainment business.
I'm waiting for that day Ease get fed up. Like, get out of here. You know me. I don't tolerate anything.
Because
if a chick is disrespecting me, she would have been going.
That me, I'm with No Fugazi on that one. But at the same time, there are times where I might let them go on like this so I can prove a point. You keep on letting them go, you learn a whole lot about them. But at the same time, sometimes like No Fugazi, I'm like, get out, bye. You're not even listening. You just running your mouth talking. You thinking that you said something you think you couldn't. You think because you doing all this. Get out, bye. Okay, yep, bye.
Her actions speak for herself. Like the chat even sees her. I don't have to do much. She's already embarrassing herself as it is. So she's just digging herself a bigger hole. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to tolerate nothing I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like something, I don't like.
What are you tolerating? So how you spoke to me is how I spoke to you.
I'm done.
Your tone to me is.
You know what's that? He said, I'm done. And y'all, this is in a lot of people's relationships too. And the men are like, you know what? Okay, I'm through with it. But y'all, I'm just being ladies. I'm just trying to help y'all. Y'all like to try to keep going. Y'all think that when a man said I'm done with it, like that's a sign of weakness. So it's like, yeah, I got him now. So let me go ahead and really try. No, it's not. It's just that we're done with it. Don't even try to take it. It's over. It's a wrap. Okay, we're done. We're just not about to deal with it. It's a wrap.
My tone back to you.
Look, I said what I had to say.
Okay, great. That's dead. It's dead then.
Matching tone is a masculine trait though. To match the tone, that would be masculine. That's what guys do.
Okay, so
they get louder.
Look how she cut him off. Again, not listening, you're cutting him off. And what he's about to say, I guarantee you, it's one of these things that happen that my wife had a hard time with me and my sons. We can be talking about a sport or something like that. And like, we'll just, no, he did this. No, he did that. No. Man, there's no way. Dude, Kobe, you don't know. Dude, Dad, Kobe is better. Dude, you think Kobe is better than you? You done lost your mind. Dad, I'm telling you. And my wife's like, what are y'all arguing? No, we look at my wife like, what do you mean arguing? We're not arguing. So that's what we do. Men, we do that. That we do that when we actually have these conversations. We don't necessarily even got to be arguing or anything like that. We just be having like a friendly discussion. But because I'm standing on my business about saying Jordan is best, he's standing on business saying Kobe, we gon', it got loud. It don't mean we arguing or fighting. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, what she's doing right here is a different ballgame. Then that there are men that are arguing and going at it, it gets worse when it comes to tone and everything.
But it doesn't mean women can't be masculine too then.
Well, what he said was, No, what he said was women can be masculine, but he made a clear distinction. He said that he's just not attracted to women.
Who cares what he's attracted to? I didn't ask that.
We got Wicked Dreams though since $20, man.
Notice how see what No Fugazi did. He went straight to, you know what? Because she's not listening. She keeps taking the person when he said he is not attracted to women with traits. Who give a F what he attracted to? You see what I'm saying? That's why he's like, you know what? She ain't listening. Let me go ahead and read these super chats.
Shout out to Wicked Dreams.
Girl in the black. Talking about you.
This is fucking great.
He says, it will be hard to keep a man when you act like a man. A man will not want to have to handle any woman. You listen to argue and not understand. Your attitude is what will keep you single. What's your thoughts?
I could understand that to an extent. Absolutely. Okay. I'm not going to disagree to that.
Yeah. So
she just don't like who it's coming from.
You're like aware that
your attitude. I can agree to that in a lot of aspects.
So remember you said that you were dealing with the man and you guys were just having sex for like 9 months and he basically
right.
Within that, you don't have to. I'm not gonna get deep at all, but I just want, if you don't mind, answering this question. That man that you was like clapping cheeks for 9 months,
right? Consistently
digging it down. He having fun with
not
it, pulling.
Consistent,
but he was, he was in there. He was having fun, right? How like to have fun. Did you ever want anything long term from him?
I did.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. I rest my case. She wanted something long term from him. Why do you guys think that this man did not stay around and wanted something long term with her? He was smashing it. He was hitting. He was having sex. He was clapping. They say clapping the cheeks. And you imagine that. Why didn't that man stick around? 9 months of doing nothing but just hitting it? And she wanted it to be long term. She wanted something more, but he didn't. Why? Y'all take a wild guess why that man didn't stick around. Because he couldn't handle her. No, when you come across women that's like this and all they got is mouth, blah, 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 blah. And she's not an ugly woman. If I can just hit it, I'll deal with that mouth because all I'm going to do is hit it. I'm just trying, I will listen to her go off on me and everything. As long as I know I'm getting ready to just, that's how men think. I guarantee you this is what happened to her. No man is going to stick around and want to wife up something like that and be in a long-term relationship with something like that. With Ty, he was with her for 9 months. No, he wasn't. He was hitting it for 9 months. It's a difference.
So look at that, right? So the man that you were, because I know that women, they don't look at sex as an equal value exchange. They look at sex as a loaded value exchange, where it's like, if you're giving up sex, then you want something in return. So I kind of knew that you did want a serious relationship with this man, especially if it's 9 months. Generally speaking, most women operate that way. Will you take accountability in this situation and say part of the reason why he didn't want a long-term relationship with you, but you wanted one with him, was because of your attitude?
What do y'all think she gonna say? Oh, shoot. Answer the question in the comment section. Answer the question in the comment section at 14 minutes and 25 seconds. What do y'all think she said?
Half of it, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All of it.
No,
it was all of it.
Not all of it.
She said half. She didn't even take accountability. I knew it. Did y'all get it right? Did y'all get it right? Talking about half of it. No, all of it. Take accountability, sis. That was wild.
Take accountability in this situation and say part of the reason why he didn't want a long-term relationship with you, but you wanted one with him, was because of your attitude?
Half of it, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All of it.
No,
it was all of it.
Not all of it.
It was all of it.
No.
He saw your attitude and like, okay, she's only good for sex, so I'm not going to wife her up. And you're going to go through that a lot. You're going to go through that a lot, I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, guys going to be like, okay, the sex is fine, but her attitude stinks, so I'm going to just keep smashing when I want, but I'm not going to take it serious.
That's not true.
What did I tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? I don't even know this guy right here. I don't even know Fugazi. I just, like I said, been on a few panels here and there, but we all on different sides of the country, and we're all men. And we're seeing the same thing. This is what they did in the streets too. When I was a kid, I seen this out of my cousins, my uncles. Shout out to my Tennesseans. This is what I seen all the time. They come across those ghetto-like type attitude women and just think ghetto is not always black, because this woman, I don't know what her ethnicity is, but there are women that are white. There are women that are black. There are women that are mixed. There are women that are Puerto Rican. It's all kind. When you come with that type of attitude like that right there, all a dude is going to be thinking about is that, hey, I ain't about to put up with all that. Ain't that dude, I can't handle it. Ain't about to handle it. But if I can get some sex out of it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to let her run her mouth and all that, as long as I know I'm going to be smashing in the end. And just confirmed exactly what I said.
That's actually very submissive, but carry on.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe so, but the attitude don't go away though.
But you can't be submissive and simultaneously have an attitude, because that's like saying that you're short and you're tall. Like, you can't be big and little at the same time. That's an oxymoron. So it's like, I think that you are maybe doing submissive acts like having sex with them. That is the most ultimate form of submission for a woman. You maybe was like cleaning for them and stuff like that and doing little stuff. But at times when regular life was, you were given attitude and like, oh no, I'm not doing this, or no, I'm
kind of pushback.
You giving them pushback. And that's the time where submission is important. Because like, think about it. If you're already, and it's very hard, I don't even understand it actually. If you already are doing the most ultimate form of submission, which is having sex with a man, why won't you listen to the man? If the man tells you this, do it. If the man tells you he likes this, he doesn't like that, do it. You tell him yes in all of these scenarios. In sex, hey, turn around. Yes, daddy. Hey, do this. Yes, daddy. Hey, I don't like that. Okay, daddy. In sex, submissive. Outside of sex, not submissive, but within sex is the most ultimate form of submission. So it's nonsensical not to listen to your man outside of sex.
Probably went over her head.
Does that make sense?
Look at other ladies there. They just sitting there nice.
I think that the reason why it happens is because you ladies don't value sex that much. It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
you would prefer to listen to your man during back shots rather than you listen to your man when he's calling the shots.
Okay. Yep.
That's you.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. All right.
So I have a question for Big Mouth Black.
I
have a question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So,
Let's get it.
like, what was your childhood like? Like, did you have a good relationship with your parents? Like,
business.
like, did you?
That's none of your fucking business, and I ain't going into that with you.
Okay.
What happened with you? Like, something went wrong when you grew up. Like,
Probably was around a whole bunch of men or something. I don't know. Like, no. She probably had, I don't know, that she got a lot of masculinity going on. So she grew up either tomboyish or around guys or fellas or something like that. Or if her mom was like that, woof.
Something happened to make you be so evil and mean and
I'm not
aggressive.
evil and mean. I think I'm just fine.
Okay, maybe
But that's your opinion.
Maybe not evil, but you're mean and you're aggressive.
Okay, honey. Okay, you just can't handle it. That's a difference.
I don't want to handle it.
I'm not asking if you want to or not. I'm saying you can't. That's why you.
No,
get so
I can.
I don't understand why they think that that's like a one up or something like that. You can't handle me. You can't handle me. I don't want to. I don't want to. Now, y'all, you know this. You know what? I got some good friends of mine that are ranchers. And they got to do things where they go, sometimes they go out and they get these wild horses and they got to tame the horse, right? A lot of them are really good at it. That's an animal. That's understandable. Why would you want to do that with a human? Why would you want to have to tame a human being who should already know how to conduct themselves as a classy civilian? Anybody.
No, you can't. That's why you react in such a way that you do, because you f***ing can't.
There's certain ways that you talk to
If
people.
you couldn't handle it, then you wouldn't react in the way that you do.
There's certain
You would
ways.
just ignore it.
How you gonna tell me? Like, there's certain ways that you talk to people, and if a person doesn't like.
See, she's not even listening. Look at him. She's not trying to hear anything. That's why she is just wham bam, thank you, ma'am material.
Spoke to you is how you fucking spoke to me. Because me and him have never had a problem. Me and him had never had a problem, nor are these girls and I. It's just been
you got defensive.
You started it.
If a
because
person
you started it, you said I was defensive.
Yeah, like
okay, so
we literally almost got to an argument before we got on air, bro. Because you took something defensive. You got defensive.
You got defensive, and he said it wasn't even like that. He told you that it was you who started it, and he was calling for him.
Look, honestly.
Look, see that? That's that look. She thinks she got a one up on him. It's not gonna work.
Okay then.
I'm gonna be honest. I know why that nigga called the cops. Hey, listen,
bruh. I'm telling you, look.
Now she got veins popping out her forehead.
Look,
nigga was probably
I'm
like,
gonna tell you exactly what he said.
Oh,
my boy Brian on the 1s and 2s. She was like, "Yo, that's just her personality. That's just how she is. Cool. Just don't be like that with me."
Okay.
That's not being defensive. See, guys, I'm telling y'all right now. I've had my sons when they were growing up. They had friends, and every time my sons would have a friend, I would find out immediately who these friends' parents are, right? Just to let them know, if your son gonna be down here, I want to let you know. That way y'all know where he is, and if he's not down here, we can, you just do that to be cordial, right? Oh, I just want to let you know, Ty, that Jimmy is a little hard headed. Not with me. He's gonna be, and with you, he might be hard headed, but with me, he's not gonna be. Well, no, Jimmy, when you come into my house, there's no running. There's no jumping on the couches. There's none of that. Okay, Jimmy? The minute Jimmy did that, I grabbed Jimmy, took him on out, gone home. His mom come down there, and his dad, by the way. Yeah, Jimmy told us that you threw him out. Yep. Well, can I ask you why? Because I told your son when he come into my house, don't run. I told him don't jump on my couch or anything like that. He came immediately in the house, and that's exactly what he did. So I put him out. Well, is there? No, I don't have to. There's not going to be no talking or arguing. Your son's not going to do that in my house. Y'all can let him know that he can do that in everybody else's house in the neighborhood, but he's not doing it in my house. So tell your son that if he wants to come down here, which he loves my sons, that when he comes into my house, those things are not going to be done unless you want me to spank him. Y'all want me to spank him? Because I will. Oh, no, will. Yeah, talk to him then. Just like that. You can have all these so-called personalities and all this attitude and all that. Just don't do it with me.
But you done it first to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said something to me, so I said it back.
When I walked in, when you met me, how was my attitude?
She ain't trying to hear that.
Hold on. Not everybody's going to respond to you in the same way. Not every chick is going to respond to you the same way.
He asking, look, hold on. Go back to the foundation. When you first came in, how did I speak to you?
Not docile, not nothing. Until you run across a female who's going to be a little bit motherfucking different. That's all it was. But
when you met me, what was my attitude like? I was chill, right?
And so was mine, yeah.
Okay. And then what was said? I said something about the vape thing, about it being poisonous.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
There was something else that was said.
You said I was getting
and you got defensive.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
You did get defensive.
I'm done with this. Off you. I'm done with it. I don't care for you. You don't care for me. That's Kool-Aid.
Word.
I don't give a f.
All right,
drop it.
Real quick, just chill out with the cusses because we live on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not feminine.
No, it's not.
That's crazy.
He know what he doing. He eating at her.
They giving me the finger's crazy. Chat, she gave me the finger, bro.
Catch that.
Why couldn't you be more like these girls? Feminine, soft, nice. They talk so nice and soft. Lizzie has a nice, soft voice.
Because I'm not like them.
You know what I'm saying?
So something's the matter because I'm not like them. That's what makes us all different, yeah? Why do I have to be like them? Why can't I be like them?
You know what they are? They're feminine.
And I'm not because you don't
think
I'm not.
They're flourishing in their femininity.
It ain't because he don't think that you're not. You're just not.
For flourishing her femininity. Look how soft
because I have opinions.
Go back to Lizzie. Look
because
Lizzie.
I have opinions.
Feminine.
Because I have opinions.
And then I look at her.
Because I have
Gorilla.
opinions. No, because I have opinions.
They got opinions too. It's all about how they are presenting those opinions. It's all about how they are expressing those opinions. What you're doing right now is coming off very masculine. It's like you arguing with a dude. It's literally like you got a spirit of a man inside your woman body. And you just and nobody's liking that. That's why the dude that you was with hit it and quit it for 9 months.
No, that's not it. They have opinions as well, but look how they voice their opinions compared to how you voice your opinions. There's a big difference between them two and you.
So who's to say what's right and what's
Do
wrong?
you? Well, I'll ask you a question.
Who the f are you?
I'll ask you a question.
Okay, my bad.
Do you think that you did confirm, you did acknowledge that you are a masculine woman?
Absolutely.
All right.
Attractive.
Now, that's unattractive to him. But I got a question for you. Do you think that you being masculine is unattractive to most men?
It may be.
It may be.
It may be. No, it is.
What do you truly think? Maybe or yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite wrong.
So it ain't just me. So I'm not soft.
Got her.
since it's the
That's
case,
not why I call you soft, baby. That
All right,
wasn't why.
all right, listen,
that
let
was
me
not
finish.
why.
Let me finish the point, right? Since it's the case that you are aware that you being masculine is unattractive to a majority of men, why do you continue to display this masculine, rambunctious behavior if you know most men is just going to hit it and quit it?
Told y'all. Because that's my personality. And just like the girls said, they know me. That's my personality. No. Let's see if she's going to take accountability for it. Nope.
Like, don't you want a man to stick around?
Because this is who I am. If you can't handle me or
Okay.
you can't
So,
deal with me, then I don't want you.
okay, got it. So I'll be honest with you.
Wait.
Most men that, let me ask you a question. Do you want a masculine man, like a man that's going to, that can provide for you,
I
that can
absolutely
be
have that.
dominant,
Yes.
that can,
Yes.
so what I'm saying is,
No, she don't. No, you don't. In order to get that, you got to be feminine. There's not going to be two dominant forces. It's just like when your kids start to grow up. No matter what, my oldest son has his own place and everything, right? Right? While they were in my house, my youngest one still lives with me. While they were in my house, guess who has the last word? Guess who still remained dad? Guess who still remained the man? Guess who still remained the darn king of this castle? Me. There is no bucking up. There ain't no equality. There ain't no. What I still say goes. It can be grown men. You still going to be in this house 10 p.m. unless you got to work late. But when you leave work, you coming straight home while you're here. That's it. That is it. There is no equality when it comes to something like that. So you're not going to be a so-called woman and thinking that you and I are on the same plane when it comes to this being, no, absolutely not. No. And the reason why I know this is because women who happen to be like this woman never were attracted to me. I shut that stuff down so quick. Never were they attracted. They might try to get at me when they try to get at me, being in sports and all that. When they seen how I operated on an intellectual level, instantly shut down. You couldn't handle me anyway. I know. Thank you. Yeah. See, look at you. Yeah. Okay. I said thank you. Yeah. You probably gay anyway. Oh yeah. You got me there. Thank you. Yeah. And that's why you saying all these things about me, but yet you wanted me. Okay. You're looking stupid right now. Okay. Okay. I don't know why she's still going on, yo. I mean, she acting like I actually had sex with her or something like that. The way she pissed off at me, this is because I just rejected you and your advances because I don't want to put up with a woman like you. It's not that no handling or anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that nobody wants that. That's what they refuse to listen to. It's not that no one can handle it. They don't want it. I can handle eating 8 Big Macs, but I don't want 8 Big Macs. See what I'm saying? It's a difference.
If you want
hold on, a masculine woman for the right man would be submissive any day of the week.
No, you will not know. I'm sorry to keep pausing, y'all. No, I'm not. But the right man, a woman will fall into being feminine for the right masculine man. No, you have to be feminine first, sis. You're not that. She's not getting it through her head that men are not attracted to masculine acting women. How's that going to work? What if the dude was feminine and you come along like she is and she's masculine, the dude is feminine, and then she tell him, since I'm this, I'm going to wait for you to come into your masculinity. That doesn't even make sense.
Okay, with that logic,
that's dumb as hell.
Yeah,
that's not dumb as hell. That's actually very true.
Okay, so let me use that logic. You just said that a masculine woman will be submissive for the right man. That's what you said.
Yes.
A masculine woman will be feminine for the right
Absolutely.
man. Now, what if I said that?
No, it's not.
No, listen, what if I said that? What if I said that, well, a feminine man will be masculine for the right woman?
Got her. No fugazi, you got her with that one. He got her with that one. Appreciate y'all listening. Have y'all hit that thumbs up button yet? Got her.
Yeah, it sounds stupid, doesn't it?
Yes.
I don't know.
A feminine.
No, look, she started. But you were so sure that come on, bruh. Come on now. She's not sure when it's the other way around.
That doesn't sound stupid.
No, listen.
You think it sounds fucking stupid.
No, listen.
It
How
is.
can a feminine man be masculine for the right woman? He's
because
feminine.
any woman
He's
is
feminine all the
naturally-
time.
No, any woman is naturally feminine. Okay.
You just said that you're not. And we see that you're not. So if you came across a Tutti Frutti, you think all of a sudden you're going to be like, yeah, I think she's the right woman. She seemed like the right woman for me. I'm just like, ooh, no, she just so, and whenever she just comes around, I just turn into this guy. And I'm like, baby girl, oh my God. You don't transform from being like a feminine, temperate type man, all of a sudden becoming masculine because a right woman came across. That don't make no sense.
Not you. You came out the womb.
But that's what you
Not
think?
you.
That's what you think, though?
That's what I know.
How the do you know that if you don't know me?
I know things.
No, you don't. You don't know shit.
I know things.
You don't.
I
You
do.
don't. You don't.
Okay, answer the
So
question.
yeah. Well, basically, what I'm saying here. Let me get to the point, right?
You
so
think you
that's-
do, and it may sound good.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's nonsensical for a man to have to put a woman in her feminine. The woman should come feminine, just like you want a man to come masculine.
But
Like
nowadays, it's not like that.
but-
Nowadays,
okay.
it's not like
So
that.
when you
Nowadays,
No, don't try to switch it into nowadays. No, you said yourself, the right man come across is going to make a woman that's masculine go feminine. Now, all of a sudden, you want to try to change it up. No, don't try to change it up now.
women have to be more masculine because y'all motherfuckers is more feminine than anything.
God,
Who's y'all?
would you prefer a man?
Majority of y'all. Ain't nobody talking about you. Stop personalizing.
He didn't. He said, that's why he said, who's y'all? He wants you to be specific. Who is y'all? That's it. That's it. And the very thing she claiming that he's doing, that's what she's been doing this whole entire conversation. He said, I don't like women who are masculine, women who talk, women da-da-da. I'm just not attracted to those things. So what? Who cares what you attracted to? And all he just said when you just got done saying, y'all are all, da-da-da, he's like, who's y'all? Like, who? Who? Black men? White men? Who?
I'm talking about majority of men.
I just wanted to know
Okay.
In
who you was
nowadays
talking about.
societies, ain't nobody looking at you.
Okay, listen
I just
here.
want to know
And
who
real
you
quick. Now, one mic at a time. Have some decorum when I'm speaking, right? So if we're being honest here, and be honest with me, you just said a whole bunch of things there that's nonsensical because you want a masculine man, but you wouldn't take a feminine man and wait for him to get masculine. Like wait for him to put the feminine men aren't just automatically becoming masculine when they see the right girl. A masculine woman isn't automatically becoming feminine when she sees the right man.
Now, hang
That's
on.
just
You're talking about, what'd you say about a feminine man?
Bruh, you're not even listening. See, that's why I was like, you wouldn't even see. I would feel a little. Are you even listening to me? Like, you're not even listening to me. Just call her out. You're not. I just said that, and that was he said it in such a very layman way to where a sixth grader can understand this. And she still, wait, what?
I wouldn't
Say
take
it,
a
say it
feminine
again.
man.
so you gotta listen. So it's very simple.
ahead.
You said this. You said that, well, a woman would be feminine for the right man.
Correct.
So meaning that she'll be masculine, but for the right man, she'll be
A
feminine.
woman is always feminine.
Bro, she's stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't saying it to be condescending to mean she is.
Okay. Well,
A
why aren't
woman
you?
always
Why
has feminine
aren't
traits.
you
She's
always feminine?
There
So
you
why
go.
don't you have them feminine traits? Why? Where did
Like,
it
why
go?
aren't
Like,
you always feminine? That's what
like
we're
why
trying
are
to
you
figure
masculine
out.
24/7, bro?
And honestly-
like if you were feminine, like yo, we probably get along. Like I thought you seemed feminine until you started talking. I'm like, God damn.
Yep.
Where you from? You from the Bronx? You from the ghetto?
Yeah, where
Like-
you from actually?
Like yo, you are way too.
Where she? We know we asked her where she from. She said PA or something, right? Where you from?
She's
She don't want to say now. Yeah, you hood. You hood and street. You are hood and street, plain and simple.
I
She-
am.
she said Lebanon.
not
There's
from
nothing
any
over
kind of
there.
City at all.
like,
It don't matter. You still from you street though.
why don't you have any feminine traits? Oh yeah, she said she was raised with a
I
lot
was
of men.
raised by men.
Boom. I told y'all. But she wasn't raised by not no right man.
Then they didn't raise you right because
No,
little
they
men
didn't.
know that we want a feminine, soft, submissive woman.
And for
Like
the
these two
right
ladies.
man, a
Take lessons from
woman
these two
would
ladies.
Be very feminine.
Okay. Were you ever feminine for the right man?
Absolutely.
Or you never found him?
No, I have.
We're not talking
Okay,
about just
but
sex.
wait, real quick.
And I'm not just
Wait,
talking
real
about
quick.
that because when it comes to sex, I'm more submissive.
Okay, real quick.
should be
You have no choice but to be submissive. That's never
more
mind.
submissive
For
in other
this
areas.
for this masculine ease, real quick. Is it harder for you now since you're older to find a masculine man that's going to deal with you?
Yes. I answer for her. Yes.
It probably will be, but have I been looking? No. So
And then that you not looking, nobody wants you.
I wouldn't know because I'm not looking for a relationship.
You're not looking for a relationship. Fair
Absolutely
enough.
fucking not.
Fair. And you know what? I understand why you're not looking for a relationship because you adopted a lot of the characteristic traits of men. Like men, we don't really look for relationships. We kind of just looking for a sex option.
for the streets.
And I think that
What did I tell y'all? When men are not looking for relationships, it's because they just gonna be trying to do nothing more than to smash. So of course you're not looking. You have put into yourself and have inherited so much masculinity that you literally know what it's like to kind of just see how men move and operate. They're not. If you're not looking and you're just going around just trying to smash and hit it and quit it on some folks, of course.
Women, I think that women that take on masculine characteristic traits, they adopt the same mating strategies as men, where they're out dating around and being promiscuous and they're sleeping with men rather than looking for long-term relationships.
I'll agree with that.
Okay,
so how is that for the streets? Because I'm agreeing with that. Because I'm more masculine. I'm for the streets.
No,
you're
I was just making an observation. No. I wanted to know if I was right.
And she said he was, and now you get mad?
Nah, you being no fugazi, you agree.
I'm being real.
Okay,
you're fucking ignorant for saying that.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm glad you're being real. So you're just making my point that you're for the streets.
Yes.
How?
What I'm saying? Like,
how?
I disagree with what you just said.
What does that mean for the streets? What does that actually mean?
You a hoe? You know you a hoe. How many niggas have to tell you so? You a hoe? You know you a hoe.
Elaborate. Please.
You're not wifey material. You're a woman that a guy should have fun with, but not take serious or date long term. You're just a fun chick.
And why is that though?
You're just a fun chick.
And why is that?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You're the type of girl, right? This is how I do you. You're the type of girl. After talking to you, you're the type of girl where I'll only hit her for sex. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. I wouldn't take her on a date. I would talk to you, but I wouldn't. You're not getting no kind of special treatment whatsoever. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm only gonna hit you up when I have sex. That's that. And you're gonna come to where I want to come to. Or you're gonna buy me stuff. Yo, you're not gonna get no special privileges. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like a thought. You know what I'm saying?
Because she is.
Saying like, yo, it's 2 a.m. Pull up. Wear this. And when you're done, leave. You know you can't sleep over. No, you can't have no water after we're done. I don't care if your mouth is dry. Go to the store. It's open 24/7. I got a Wawa. That's the type of chick you are. Period. You don't deserve a good man. You don't deserve a relationship. God bless your kids, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve nothing but dick. I'm dead. I'm not even trying to be. I'm dead serious. Like, your attitude is horrible.
He is eating her up. Look at that. Pulling her card so hard she's quiet.
You act like me, bro. Like, you act like me. Like, how you more masculine than me? And I'm masculine, bro.
Yo, he's out here cooking tonight.
You don't. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm so dead ass.
Yo.
Like, you were so cool when I first met you until, I don't know what. It's like, it's like a full moon came and she just transformed into a whole wolf. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, you're a completely different person right now.
So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if
go check out No Fugazi, y'all. He got her right there. And I told you guys, this is the type of stuff. And that's why she started smiling. She didn't really have nothing to say because she know, and I'm just telling y'all the truth, that's how almost every man this woman has ever run into has treated her. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to her but her looks and her body. There's nothing else. I think she's 35 years old. She might be set in her ways, and there is going to be no hope for this woman. Like, she's going to have to go to she's going to have to come to Jesus for real and have the Holy Spirit completely renew her mind and spirit, because no man is going to be attracted to any of that. No man is going to want her. I don't care how much she do her hair, her lashes, take care of her skin, take care of her body. All men are going to do is continuously do nothing more than have sex with her and have kids out of wedlock. What else is there, y'all? What else is there? Anyway, again, shout out to No Fugazi for this. Make sure y'all go check out his YouTube channel. And if you do go over there and subscribe to him, go in the comment section, let him know Modern Renaissance Man sent you over there. I definitely want to know what y'all thoughts are on this by putting in the comment section below after this video. Don't forget to do what you see, these elements right here that would greatly help the channel. The next video I will be doing after this one will be right there. Things as of yesterday you may have missed right here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click this. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.